Peace, family. I was trying to set up a live earlier, but I had to switch over to this process because I was issues. Yeah, so let me turn. We can turn that off. Wait, give it a remote right there. Yeah, so everybody over the past few days, there's been a lot of information coming out about diaspora and what's being done over here, particularly starting with the situation with Bla-Xit. So we have people that came out and pretty much are saying, hey, they brought land and, they had some misdealings with Juliet. And for over the past over the past 10 months, since we had that last flare up, nobody, everything's pretty much been cool, for the last, 10 months, there was a lot that went on to make sure that if any people that were coming to get land and buy land, that would end up going in that direction. And we need to think about this. We need to think about this. You know, I've already said, and I've already had the conversation about Miss Juliet Ryan. And a lot of people are so scared of Juliet. She uses fear and intimidation to silence people because she don't want anybody or anything to come out that about her. And if you do, she will do everything in her power to try to crush you and try to destroy you, while at the same time trying to cover up her misdealings and indiscretions. A long time, I didn't say anything for a long time because the problem that we had, as I always said, it's bigger than them. It was way bigger than them. They were just stooges being used by, Juliet. Like I said before, I'm not holding my tongue. Like I said before, Juliet had a major, major part to do in defaming my character and making sure that people did not want to come over here and go in the right direction. All right. She wanted to be able to maintain her superiority in the market and, be able to do whatever she's been doing which is coming to light, which is coming to light now. People are pissed off because of all of the lying, all the talking in circles. You can't get a word in. You're trying to say something. By the time she finished with you, you don't know if you coming or going. Now, this is a time where we're seeing a lot of legal action. Now, why is all of this legal action coming towards Bla-Xit? I just seen this fool up here trying to promote Bla-Xit. These people, you're not here. We've heard from a very, very important person a few days ago, Jibby and Jai. He's a good brother of mine. I've known for quite some time. A Gambian brother. He finally came out and he said and shared some ideas about the madness and the drama that's going, that's taking place here on the ground. It's unfortunate, but it's a conversation that has to be had. No longer could we live in fear. No longer can we be, intimidated by people, and that we can clearly see, don't have a Pan-Africanist agenda. You understand what I'm saying? You can't be promoting Pan-Africanism and behind the scenes you're causing division. Listen, I try to have a conversation with Adrian many times. Many times we have mediations, and I told Adrian, I said, if your wife keep on trying to attack me, I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna tell what everybody already know about Juliet. What everybody already know about Juliet. She does not represent a movement. She's a lady trying to get money, and she's using the movement to do that. Anybody can see that. You would have to be blind. In the process, it's nothing wrong with monetizing and making money in the movement. But when you start abusing your authority, and you're abusing your position to belittle people, to undermine people, to try to humiliate, defame people, that's a problem. That's a problem, and that's what's coming out now. She's gonna try to put all tough type of stuff out there to try to deflect the situation. She always making excuses. I've worked with Juliet. All of you people out there making videos that don't know what's going on. Now the people that's here that are talking, now y'all need to be quiet. Y'all need to be quiet and listen to the people that's actually dealing with Juliet. If you haven't met her and you haven't been here, you listen to what's going on. And I knew this day was gonna come. I knew this day was going to come because people would come over and start dealing with her and seeing what type of character she has. This lady did everything in her power to try to destroy me and my reputation to the whole world. And she was the one behind it. I have the proof. Anyone can see that when all of that situation took place, the main agitators, the hangout spot was Mo's too. That's the hangout spots. Juliet is doing all of this. However, like I said, every dog has his day, and this is Juliet's day. This is Juliet's day. All of that negative that had came over here to the Gambia, she's in the background doing it, promoting automatic citizenship, and then having secret meetings trying to send people over here to cause me harm. And that's the absolute truth. You already know that people that, that had loyal to me was all up in the camp. They tried to take all my people away from me, and it didn't work. It didn't work out because they were corrupt and they had, nefarious purposes. It was a sloppy situation. Malcolm X said about America and Vietnam, about chickens coming home to roost. And that's exactly what's happening in the Bla-Xit organization. You people out there, a lot of people was, had a lot of love for her. I had a lot of love for Juliet earlier on, because we wanted to, she had the mouthpiece for that. But at the same time, everybody got a position. You know what I mean? You do one thing, there's other people that are coming out that can do things, that have skill, that have talent, that have know-how, that's intelligent as well. You don't have to, if you got when you're promoting Pan-Africanism, there's no place in Pan-Africanism for individualism. That's not what that is about. That's not what it's about. Now you have a whole culture of people that are coming. They're not even Pan-African because they looking to come over just to, somewhere where they can make money. Everybody from the U.S., they all about money. They want to make some money. They're trying to get their numbers up. It's cheaper to live over here. You know what I mean? They probably burned so many bridges back in the States. They just trying to escape and come somewhere else and start burning things down. And that's what we've been seeing. That's what we've been seeing here. I tried to do a StreamYard, and just to get some people to come on. If anyone had any questions about anything, they can ask me, because I heard a live was done, and some things were shared there. Juliet wasn't the one that was sending the naked pictures. It was the girl Judy. She the one that had the naked pictures. She tried to go up there and say that anybody that was an investor, and if that investment was compromised through slander, the person that is responsible, they're liable. And I'm telling you, that's Juliet Ryan and conspiracy with the other girls, and there's proof on that. But we talked to that the girl Judy, but she wanted to go up there and try to promote that whole, let's jump on Kwesi, and they're mad at me. Look at the problem. Where the problem come from? I didn't jump out there and get on YouTube and start making a fool out of myself where what ran people off. Other people did that with hella support here on the ground. Wow, wow. Thank you. What's that, Aquana? You know, at the end of the day, sister, right? You know, a lot of people lying for over a year. You understand what I'm saying? Juliet been lying about me for over a year, doing bad business deals and trying to put it off on me. You know, when I broke apart with Juliet, Juliet was she didn't want to see me do well. And when I left, I started doing well as I always do. And she felt that you already know had a beef. You know, when Art first separated, me and Art started doing our thing. You know, the whole situation on Watermine and her going up there and going crazy and acting crazy about the situation here. You know, around that time we had a mediation. I talked to Adrian many times. You know, to quell this and take it off of social media, take it off of Facebook, and we were able to do that until those other people came here. And when she saw that, she used that as an opportunity. Let me go ahead and support them. Let me put all my resources. Let me put my Bla-Xit. Let me put my subscriber donation money. Let me put everything that I got behind these girls and go and support them against somebody. You know, me and G slaved for Bla-Xit. That boy would get up 5 o'clock in the morning to pick Caffrey up. He basically drove Adrian every day out to that house when they were building that house. Man, don't ask me about Art Kathy. I no longer work with Art Kathy. I'm telling you the situation how it is. Yeah, Art Kathy was probably a better choice than Juliet Ryan. I'll tell you that, Wendy. And you don't need to come up here, man, if you're not trying to listen. I'm gonna put you in timeout. This is ill. Yeah, man. You know, all those people that behind these people. This lady accused me of making fake accounts and going on YouTube making posts about her to a business manager that came here with Adrian. He told me that. I mean, that's absolute, and that's what she do. That's what that lady do. You know, it's bad enough we're coming from the US and we're coming out of oppression, right? We come over here and this lady, she trying to dig up stuff on my past. These ladies trying to dig up stuff on other brothers' past to try to use how the white man stigmatized us to bring us down now. You understand what I'm saying? This is the type of stuff that Juliet do. And I think everybody need to know it. And I'll sit here right in this very room. I had a very stern conversation with Juliet around the time we were parting ways. Now everybody sees this lady. And like the brother said, you know, she was going to undo herself because of, you can't hide all that dirt. What she did, you can't hide that. And now it is all coming out in the public. And it's good. And she's going to be liable. She should be accountable. She talks all of that. And the main person bullying people, using fear, using intimidation to silence people about her character and her misdealings. And that's the straight up truth. For so long, like when everything was going on, I wasn't even trying to worry about saying anything. I couldn't say anything. Nobody was even trying to hear anything at that time because she had so many stooges on her team sending out thousands of emails against me, making hundreds and hundreds of calls trying to get people to support her to not like me. She tried it with everybody. You heard it in the Exodus Alliance. Hey, Mr. Cherno Cisse, you need to listen, Gambia. This lady is bringing instability to your country and trying to get automatic citizenship. You can't let things like this happen up under your nose. She's bringing all of this drama. Did you see the video? Did you hear your Gambian brother? He was trying to put it in a subtle, soft way. It's not about automatic citizenship. If it's sincere, but not to exploit, it's like, the position that I am in now, so be it. So be it. If I was the one that have to, we work with Juliet every day. She's not somebody that we don't know. We're talking about her. We know her. We know her very well. What I heard, I've been getting information since day one. I was just chilling back, getting all the information, building up my case. It was very open that they supported that process. A lot of people came out, including coalition of African descendant members came out, made videos. They were more concerned about defaming me as opposed to protecting diaspora by not allowing that garbage to go viral. They were more concerned about being able to get over on the people that would be through in a tailspin because of all the chaos. People came, they didn't know what to do, they didn't know where to go. They was left in the hands of the most corrupt people here in Gambia. And now everybody's seeing it. And more is to come, more is to come. I have three Gambian children. I've been here for a while. Listen, Cherno, listen, there's people in the USA and all over that are looking to repatriate and come to Gambia. They need to know what's going on. They need to know what's going on here in Gambia. You had your brother, my brother, Jibby and Jai. He went up there and spoke. That brother's been with me for years, bringing Gambians here, to train. So I can train. I got a sister sitting right over here with me. Right now, how many people in this house right now? About what, 8?
Maybe 10.
About 10 people. 10 people. Nothing stopped for me. You hear the accusers always saying, hey, he had a great plan if he wasn't doing this or doing that. Listen, I'm still doing it. It didn't stop. I was doing it before they came. And when all of that happened, I learned my lesson just to stick with, the Gambian brothers and sisters who had some damn sense. We doing better now. We're doing better now. But the unfortunate thing is that, a lot of people was hurt. A lot of people was hurt in this process, and Juliet Ryan was behind it, and I'm going to prove it in court. Not one lawyer, I haven't been served the paper for nothing because they know they don't have nothing. I'm the man with the grievance. I'm the one with the liable suit. Nobody came here for me and told me to come to court. Everybody know where I live. Nobody came in to bring me to court on nothing. Because they can't. Because they knew the whole time it was all bullshit that they bring to Gambia. I have Gambian families here. I have several wives, and we take anybody that know me know we take care of a lot of people. She just said we have 10 people that's currently here right now. Right. Yo, it needs to come out. It needs to come out. You know what I mean? It definitely needs to come out because people was waiting to hear. And nobody didn't know why I wasn't really saying nothing. I wasn't saying nothing because that part had to die down. That had to go away because the person that was behind it and that was really responsible for it, they were untouchable at that time because everybody was fooled about her character. But now you got, and I knew it. Ask Jibby. Jibby's a good brother. Shakina Shindu, that's a good sister. You know what I mean? I've seen so many people attacked by Juliet and Bla-Xit. It don't make any sense. If the brother, what's this dude name, man? He's a weird dude. He trying to make some videos about me. My thoughts on everything. You need to keep your opinions to yourself, man. But anyway, he was saying, why is Juliet by herself? It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer because she don't want nobody around that can hold her accountable. Another sister said, she was like, One of the sisters that had the land deal, we did a lot of these land deals. This is going over a year now that people have been dealing with this situation with this land. And it was known early on. It was known early on. A lot of this could have been avoided. A lot of this could have been avoided. We keep telling y'all that we used to work with Juliet every single day. When Bla-Xit just started, we were integral in that first building process. You know, my brother G would pick people up too. We would be so exhausted, so tired from working, you know, with Juliet, going around doing videos, working in the shop, you know, building the website. You know, I was talking to people every day, all day. We were exhausted helping to build and lay a foundation and make connections with people that were coming. And many people know that. And many people know me. But then, you know, I'm a business developer. You see me, I'm with people. I'm not by myself. You can't do anything by yourself. Because that's only going to present a situation where you have too much workload. You have overload. You become, you know, overwhelmed, and you can't deliver on the product or the service. One of the sisters said that happened. You know, I can say that definitely happened in a situation, especially when you're the type of person you're not trying to be fair and things like that in situations. And then the character. I mean, if you think about it, if somebody out here preaching Pan-Africanism, right? You know, I'm a brother. I work hard. Anybody to tell you on my team, anybody that know me, know that I work hard. And when I got with Bla-Xit, that's exactly what I did. Yes, sir. I'm in the Gambia. I'm in the Gambia for now. I just came back from Ghana. I was in the States. So I'm definitely, you know, traveling around Africa and things like that with my family and team. You know, these people try to hurt me, man. These people try to destroy my reputation, man. They were saying horrible things about me. And then they got, you know, I had people that was coming over here that was so easily led astray and just got right on the bandwagon with it. I was like, wow. I was like, yo, this is crazy. We're waiting for some drama, man, to jump in some type of craziness and drama. But as leaders of the movement, we can't be responsible for the drama. That's only common sense. It's ridiculous. You know, it's not even a movement, man. It's no movement. It's no movement. It's a bunch of repack tourist mindsets coming back here, looking to monetize and be individuals. Yeah, I had conversations, man. I ain't never been scared of Juliet. None of them, man. They come over here talking that crap, man. I'll put them in their damn place. I'm not a kid. I'm not somebody that's scared. You ain't gonna tell me. Yeah, so we come to the day where we reached a huge level of dissatisfaction with the Bla-Xit organization. Looking at my boy G, when I was with him, man, you guys just don't understand what that brother has been going through. He had to watch something that was so horrible because he know the work that I put in. He, you know, along with all the other people that were here that were affected. It was crazy. You just had a couple people come from the States and corrupt our people. To use money to try to lure them away. You know, try to bring the most drama, the most negative, to scare them. My people, man, I've seen a lot of my people on my team, you know, abused by diaspora and people coming over. My business partners, both of my business partners, the main ones, Juliet and Art Kathy, they've been up there talking shit about me. I haven't been saying nothing, but I've been, hey, wait, you want me to come up here and really start talking? You want me to come up here and really start talking? Let me keep hearing my name come out certain person mouth. But now it's about Juliet and her underlings here, her YouTube underlings, coming together to conspire against her brother from the U.S., making it a UK thing. Yep, making it a gang thing, making it a UK thing. But nobody really rocking with Juliet here. Nobody's rocking with Juliet like that. You get here, you quickly find out, man. Just like I did, just like everybody else when they're coming. And more people coming out. And we're going to court because my investors want their money back. Yeah, you're going to get your money back. Juliet Ryan and Bla-Xit, they're responsible and they have a part to play. And the whole process is going to be, everybody want transparency. We're going to put it out there. I have a big book of evidence and information about the conspiracy and how they got together and they wanted to, you know, take the business away from me and my former business partner, but they didn't have the business acumen. Most of our base were women. And when they made the allegations and started making it, a lot of people were just scared. They didn't know. They were way in America. Hey, listen, Judy Johnson has made herself a part of the lawsuit. Now, if you're in a situation, you're not supposed to go out there and speak when a civil suit is in place. She was informed that there was a civil suit in place and in the process. But you want to come up there and slander, she would probably lose all of her money, as well as the other people who at that time got on social media and participated in the nonsense. There's going to be a court process, a civil suit. It's already in the process. Could you go get that cease and desist? Did we this in the book? The other night on live, I saw Juliet try to manipulate the sister, and I know the sister that had the land deal. She married to the Gambian brother. I know a lot of the, people. They, because I was there, but I'm pretty sure she did a lot more deals after me. Man, like I said, she got her program fanatics. It's dangerous. It's very dangerous because of what she's doing. The video that I watched the other night, and I saw the brother, and he was speaking about the land, and the sister came up there, and the other brother, they were saying she went and she got a borehole done and got the land and started selling the land. And the brother was like, I don't care about that. It almost turned into a situation. It was like an argument going on. And, the brothers and sisters here felt that the brothers and sisters in the diaspora weren't, don't care about, what's going on with them. And this was all a confrontation that Juliet Ryan has laid the foundation for and got all of this drama, all of this craziness, all of this drama was going on. Did she not think it would come back to her? Did she think it would not come back to her? You can't do stuff wilding in the public, all in the, just going crazy. You know what I mean? It's not like that, man. When people came from the U.S., and I told Adrian, I was like, yo, when people come from the U.S., bro, it's going to be problems. When people come from the U.S., it's going to be problems. Because I started bringing the heat early on. At the end of the day, we all trying to survive. We all got family. The cease and desist, the green book, the green archive book. We all got family trying to survive, man. I come from the streets. I had a situation over here, man, and got into something because of an accident that Adrian had, and this lady tried to destroy me. Tried to destroy me. No, I got Gambian families. No, and I got Gambian children. She don't have Gambian children. It's her, Adrian, and Caffrey. I'm over here. I'm married. You understand what I'm saying? I got people working for me. It was a live that took place yesterday, I was trying to go look at it because things are coming out. People are tired of being bullied, man. You know what I mean? And scared to say something because of Juliet. Come on, man. Come on. Anybody that need to go through the court process and go into court, yes, again, the court will do something. You do have recourse, just like I have recourse. My investors have recourse. And now we're going to move out towards that because all of this stuff has to come out, come to the light. The truth has to come out. I'm getting a legal document right now. I was served a cease and desist order some months ago when I said I was going to come out and start. And I said some things anyway, but I didn't say too much because it was just, like I said, we need professionalism. Our community, man, we have a lot going on. But at the same time, we have people that wanted to stop. Okay, don't worry about it. We have people that was trying to, at the top of the movement, trying to stop people from having options. Trying to stop people from having options. Everybody's not going to be your demographic. It's okay. You understand what I'm saying? We can all work together. If I don't have A and you got A, I'll get it. You know what I mean? If I don't have B, somebody else got, this brother got B, this brother got C, this brother got D. And we all, work together. It's enough opportunity, but the pettiness that's coming from the ones that were here before all of you all start coming, it was already, you guys are just feeling, and it's a lot of brothers that came here that like the Muslim brothers that's here from the U.S., they don't even deal with the repat community at all. You understand what I'm saying? They married, they got their wives and stuff, and they living here, and they doing the thing, That's what we supposed to do. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to integrate into the society. We're not supposed to come and separate ourselves. And we're definitely not supposed to come and exploit the people that's here. Not only exploit the people that's here, exploiting the people, their hopes and their dreams and their aspirations to come here through capital, endeavors. We trying to get some money. So soon, we got so much going on. We trying to get so much money. Man, I've seen some horrible situations with Jam and Jelly. We was there. You heard my boy G. We was there. And when people was buying that land, all of that stuff was going on. I brought land in Jam and Jelly. And I had to sell it. Good thing that I did. Good thing that I did. Because around that time, I didn't even want to be nowhere near the Bla-Xit organization. Around that time, based on what I was seeing and what was going on. And that's the straight up honest truth. However, at the end of the day, we need closure. We need peace. We need closure. We can't suppress people. We can't, every time someone try to come out or come forward and say something, it's this, they get a phone call. Every time I'm always, before the calls used to come all the time. Don't tell them don't do it. Tell them don't, And a lot of times I used to, step back. I wouldn't say nothing or whatever because I thought that we can work something out and everything be in peace. And then all of a sudden I get this huge attack on me. Blatant in my face. Yeah, diaspora is definitely problems here. I said it. What, 8 months? 8-9 months ago. 8-9 months ago, I was telling, hey, listen, this is gonna get worse. Because I already knew. I already knew what was going on. And I already know how people from the States are. And people from the UK. People not letting nobody, slick talk them. Talk over them. That's disgraceful in this situation we're in. Because you can't help, you don't want nobody around, you don't want nobody to help you and things like that. Because you trying to, finagle the numbers or do whatever it is that you do and running it like a sole proprietor. Definitely. Gambia is a Cherno Cisse. I hear you, brother. Gambia is a peaceful place. Gambia is a peaceful country, and however, we must weed out the troublemaker. We must weed out the troublemakers. Gambia really should look at, having some type of cultural sensitivity classes for people that are coming in, because we're coming from a culture that we don't understand African culture. We don't understand African culture, and particularly Islam. Particularly Islam. I took my Shahada, over 26 years ago. Prior to me taking my Shahada, I had a negative. I thought all Muslims were terrorists, because that's how they teach us in the West. They got us very brainwashed and very ignorant about Islam. I knew nothing about Islam before I took my Shahada 26 years ago. But once I did that, brothers embraced me, took me under their wing. Brother Joey from Kenya, brother Tim X, quite a few other brothers, man. And, I've been in Islam ever since, and it helped me come back home. It helped me come back to be open and want to go into a society that's unlike a Christian society that perpetrates the value, but they don't live it. They don't live the value there in the U.S. It's a very demoralized society. Such tragedy. A lot of single parent homes, single women. The male has been emasculated in the society. Right. And like I was saying, one of the ladies, she said it's going to be civil war. One of the ladies. And that's what I said. It's going to be a problem over here. It's going to be a problem. We cannot have false leadership in this movement. We cannot have false leadership in this movement. And, I must give credit where credit is due with the Exodus Alliance. When they came into the situation, they saw what was going on. There was other people who are YouTubers here that have large networks. They could have did the same thing, but they failed. They failed the whole nation. They failed. You understand? Jibby and Jai said that this could have been handled in a different way off of YouTube. Most certainly could have. You understand what I'm saying? Well, really, it couldn't, because it was a situation where there was nothing that could bring peace to that situation. It was about clout chasing. Brother, Superior Class, thank you for your comment, but it's unwanted. But I'll go ahead and take you off of here. Yeah, at the end of the day, we need closure. We need closure. All right, cool. I've been hiding a lot of people from my channel, because you have to do that, because people just don't have a life. And I love doing that. My Facebook, I be blocking people all the time. Because they don't have any sense. But yeah, everything is good, man. Everything is good outside of, now we have to bring closure to the situation and hold accountable individuals that were responsible for bringing destabilization in the country, who are responsible for making false and misleading statements about their intentions. The brother got up there. Hey, brother, Eternal, I wish you can jump in here, Eternal. I see you out there a lot, man. You got to link in with me, man, so we can meet up. You can come through my compound, see what we're doing. We're always interested in working with people, doing cryptocurrency training, stock training. We have the poultry business going on, transportation business. We got quite a few businesses going on and things like that. We're working with quite a few people in the background, so if you're interested, just let us know. You can hit me up, Kwesi, Kwesi, Boyd, Boyd, at yahoo.com. And I'll send you over my information. My WhatsApp number is 501-1375. You brothers that are on YouTube, that are here in the Gambia, if you don't have a YouTube channel, we definitely need to network and come together so that we can, use YouTube as a positive platform. You got a lot of people from the West, a lot of people from the UK that got YouTube channels that's just trying to make money, that's under the influence of the wrong people. You know, they got the negative, wicked crowd out there. We got the righteous, you know, truthful crowd out, you know, on YouTube, and you know, let people know. And it's right now what's taking place. Like the brother said, this is gonna be Juliet's doing, and it's rightfully deserved. It's rightfully deserved. She's done so much dirt. She's done so much dirt. Supposed to be her best friend, one of the first people that came over. She used all her power. She used her platform. Everybody that came around, Juliet would tell them about this lady. You know, to shame this lady, to shame this lady. Shame on you, Juliet. Shame on you. Man, you guys better stop running after these false leaders, these false prophets. You better stop running after them. You know, because they're leading you into hostile and dangerous territory. They're leading you the wrong way. They're trying to stop you from seeing the good people. They don't want to, you know, they see somebody that's good that can help you. They're going to try to conceal that. You know, they don't want you to see that. And then they'll go to the extent of trying to defame another person so that they can get you into their web. And you see how that's turning out. For God knows how many people. You know how many people are just scared to call? You know, for every one person that come forward, it got to be another 10 people behind that have a grievance. And everybody know that. And more people will come. More people will come out about their situation. And there is something that you can do. You know, these people try to get me, try to get me hurt. You know, their little gang that they have here. You know, COA. A brother was saying that he was in that cold organization. Many people are coming out of there with horror stories like, hey, I ain't going back to no more of those meetings. It's transparent and everybody know that's over here. My thoughts on everything. You think you're talking about you going to get people to support Juliet. You make a trip over here and meet her. Man, these people are so retarded, man. These people out here making these YouTube channels. Got so much to say. Trying to attack, Gambia families. You know, the other night, this sister sending threats as before, talking about she's coming over to this compound. My yard man and his family live here, right? My yard man and his family live here. He has 2 children and a wife. Then we have the other, family members here. We got people here. What, you gonna come over here? You gonna come and hurt us? Telling people that, over the next month, I'm gonna try to stay up here as long as I can because I wanted to get up here because I haven't been on YouTube. I'll be busy. I have things I have to do. I'm not up here trying to get a bunch of subscribers to rock them to sleep so I can get over on them. To rock them to sleep so I can get them to send me donations so I can, pay for my way here. Because I don't have no skills, I don't have no talent, I don't have no plan. I came over here, and I need some money. So I'm getting on YouTube trying to show everything. It was all right when it was 2 or 3 people over here. Now 30 people, 300, 300 people with YouTube channels, 3,000. Oversaturation, that's small thinking. Another plague of our community. From this, man, we need the TRRC for diaspora. We need the TRRC. I was watching this on Netflix here. They got this show. Hold on, where's my Netflix? And it's how to be a tyrant. I'm gonna take. Okay. You see right here, seize power. Seize power. Right? Oh. Crush your rivals. Reign through terror. Control the truth. Create a new society. Rule forever, but that doesn't happen. Check that out. You guys gonna see a lot of jewels up in here of the tactics that a dictator and a tyrant use. Public humiliation is one of them, and I've witnessed that. If you control the media, you control the narrative. If you control the media and the media outlets, all of these little YouTubers, they were like media outlets for the main propaganda machine against Mass Kwesi, to defame Mass Kwesi. Juliet, she can't stand me because I speak up. I'm not like Adrian. I speak up. Adrian, my boy. But I told him, you need to get a handle on this. In this spotlight, you think things not going to come out and come to the light? We need the TRRC, Truth and Reconciliation Committee. Truth, reconciliations, and reparations. I'm gonna look through the thread, man, and see if there's some comments here. Let's see. This type of confirmation discussion when people want to come back home. Journal. People are dissatisfied, and it's because of toxic. Yep. People are they know what's going on now. They're coming over. They're seeing. They're dissatisfied. I hear there's some legal cases going on. My legal case is in the process. We didn't have to do this. I didn't come over here to be going in and out of the court system. I wish I didn't have to be in this situation. I wish we all could have worked together. I wish we could have all been peace. Okay. I had someone that says Allah is in control of his creation. You have to sincerely ask yourself, what good is coming from this live? Me and G have been silent for a long time. Me particularly. People need to know. All right? They try to silence my voice. I had someone, they always, hey, stay off the internet. They're trying to silence. They try to silence me. Everybody here has been going through this situation. Somebody needs to speak up for all the people that's living in fear. Somebody needs to speak up. We can't go and turn the other cheek. We have to speak up for wrong. That's what Islam is about. The fight against wrong. The fight against wickedness. We can't fight against it in protecting, those. And we did that for a long time, trying to be quiet. Hey, don't say nothing. And it applies to more than one situation. We get involved with people who are toxic people, and maybe we should be saying something. We should. And today's that day. And the reason why I came up here, because people have questions. I want to show people I'm not hiding. I was never hiding. The reason I came up here, because it was this sister, man, and I felt so bad for the sister. She was so humble and so meek on the phone, and she had this problem, and she just, had so much hope for coming here. You understand what I'm saying? And her hopes and dreams were dashed. And she was like, before we even got over there, we're already getting jerked around by the people that say they have our best interests at heart. We definitely have a lot to heal from this trauma. And I've had a lot of people a lot of the sisters think that I hate sisters. Why would I have more than one wife and hate women? I don't hate women. I have 6 daughters. I'm a Pisces. Everybody know that, Pisces we have the duality. We have the both energy. So at the end of the day, man, all of the horrible things that was said about me, wasn't true. It wasn't true. It was a propaganda campaign that was orchestrated to lead people into the hands of other people who are looking to, capitalize off the situation. It was intentional. All the information is there. It'll come out. I have to go back to my lawyer tomorrow. I wanted to say, okay, hold on. Gambia TV says Julia's having her live to bash her perceived enemies. No one dare tell her to change the topic. Right, right. This is the biggest scam that I'm gonna tell you guys what the scam is here. The biggest scam that's going on is that people are promoting repatriation, but they're promoting Pan-Africanism. They're saying, "Hey, I'm here for you. You should come back." Right? Then at the Yeah, she bashes you always. Yeah, Juliet for a long time, man. She's been lying about me. She's been lying on me. She's a wicked person. She's a very wicked person. You know, a lot was a lot. You guys heard a little bit what was coming out the other day. You know what I mean? Y'all heard a little bit. I'm not gonna go into all of it about that situation, but when you sloppy, all of this stuff comes out when you're sloppy. When you're sloppy. You know what I mean? People when they were coming over here, I'm the person you want to see. I've been here the longest. I know everything. You understand? The people that came over here, they don't know. They're actually leading you guys into the hands of the wrong people. If you come over here and you showing disrespect for people where you're from, right? You think the people here are gonna respect you? They're gonna be saying, "Oh, yo, these people, yo, they over here, they doing some messed up stuff. They doing some messed up stuff." So that gives people an excuse to rob you. You understand what I'm saying? That gives people the excuse to overcharge you. You understand what I mean? We can't come up, man. There's so much wickedness on this ground, you know, in our community. Outside of that, our Gambian brothers and sisters, I mean, it's beautiful. I'm around Gambians, I have Gambian children. They say that now, if you've heard on the live anything that Juliet said, I want you guys to post it here for me so I can address it. You know what I mean? I'll address Juliet any day and time. You know what I mean? Because now it's time for all of this BS to come to a conclusion. We need to put everything on the table. Everything need to be seen. The time has come where, like as I said, the real problem, the elephant in the room has been exposed. We need to show. We need to show how that played a part into all of the disruption, all of the instability, all of the loss of investment, the loss of jobs on behalf of Gambian people that were here, that you heard G talk about. All of the things that were done that was just highly, highly, distasteful within the diaspora community, within the YouTube community, within, we have political figures, people in every endeavor, every industry, looking at this drama that was unfolding, and it was all orchestrated by someone who is supposed to be promoting peace and Pan-Africanism. Pan-Africanism is about unity. It's about collective. It's about the coming back and empowering our brothers and sisters who are here on the continent, who have been disenfranchised, who have suffered colonialism. We've been in the States. We've been through a long journey of oppression. Right, brother. The courts here, the brother was just saying, here in Gambia, the Gambia is a peaceful country. If you have a dispute here, if you go to the police, they'll go and get both parties and bring both parties. I had a situation here where I had property taken from me by one of my family members here, and we went to the police. I got my property back the same day. I mean, we have recourse. We can go to the court, go to the judicial system. You can't pay your way up out of that. It's here. It's not like the U.S. where you go to jail for everything. You can compensate your victim. It's not a penal society. If there's an incident or there's an accident, something take place, and there's a victim, and that victim family, in the case of death, is willing to forgive you, you don't have to go to jail for 30, 40, 50 years. All right? It's not like that over here. Do you understand what I'm saying? And this type of society has no room for the type of mentality of people coming from the U.S. because people here are people. This is the same Hamas. Okay, Chief Hamas, if you can send me an email at Kwesi Boyd at yahoo.com. That's Kwesi, KWESI BOYD at yahoo.com. I can get back to you. I have my Facebook, be jammed up sometime. I'm not sure how you message me. Anybody that want to get in contact with me, I'll put my email address in the description. It's in the description of some of the videos that's down there. However, through email? Oh, okay. Okay, somebody asked me, did I not advise R. Kathy of the sensitivities before she started her bullcrap? That's a whole nother situation right there. But I just ask people just to, just think. This country is free to come to this country. The Gambian government did not stop Juliet, did not stop Art Kathy from coming into this country. Nor did they come out and say, hey, censor. When we talk about censorship, there was problems that happened inside my house with her and people that was working for me. And that's why we were about to part ways. We were just waiting for our Kathy to leave. You understand what I'm saying? We were already disconnected. We weren't going to work together. We were separating. But she's her own person. I've been married for 18 years to my first wife. I can't try to tell nobody what to do. And at the same time, a person who has been just as critical towards Black America. We come from a culture of comedy. Our comedians are raw. You understand what I'm saying? And where we're from, Tri-State. We she's not from Tri-State, but up there people talk a lot of shit. You understand what I'm saying? All the time. That's every day for me. And for people, from the West, that's why she have a big audience. They like to see her talking shit. But all it is talk. She's over here bringing in, 95% of imports. That's the greatest threat to Gambian society. The imports that are coming into the country. Somebody with a YouTube channel, that's not a threat. We can get mad at words. I'm not promoting none of that. I don't talk that. I got Gambian family. There was some other things going on behind the scenes while she was making those statements. But at the same time, I'm here for the people. She got a base of people that want to come. She caters to a wide market of people. You understand what I mean? A wide market. The majority of the people that come, that they don't talk like that. But they come and they need somebody. Apparently, she wouldn't be stable enough for them to come. Alexis Fowler. Hey, Denise, Spencer, why didn't you stop her? You should have came over and stopped her. The citizenship thing, with everything that's coming out about Juliet, man, I don't support automatic citizenship. I feel that you have to do something. We just can't come and expect a handout, especially with all of this drama. Automatic citizenship for more of this. For more of this capitalism, for more of this individualism, automatic citizenship, seriously? The only ones that's in harmony with that are the ones that's not here, that don't know what's going on. Now, let's get automatic citizenship. Listen, you can come over now and do something. Come over and start some industry, manufacturing. You know, something by way of education, but we need manufacturing. We don't need more taxi service, more travel service, all of that. That's more little stuff. We need to produce products. We need to produce food, clothing, and shelter here on the continent. And not the drama. We need to be able to teach and educate. I got this sister here, man. She's a young sister. She's brilliant. Brilliant. You know, and she's absorbing all of this information. And we're dealing with the crypto markets, coin market cap, you know, that ether light. I don't know if you know about that ether light, that Ethereum, you know. And there's ways for us to make money. It's a few $100 trillion in the global economy. $200 trillion. There's a way to get that money without actually going out in the hot sun and the heat and working and buying products. You can go online and you can do buying and selling and trading. And this is what we need to be coming to do to show our people and how to empower our people. You got all these people out here with YouTube channels trying to break down shit they don't have no idea about. You gotta stop watching these people. These people are foolish. They don't even take, you know, you're supposed to be an investigative reporter. You ain't even taking the facts because you want to sympathize with somebody because you're trying to get in between their thighs. Man, come on now. You know, a lot of that nonsense that took place, you know, what was going on. It was a lot of sexing going on around that time for money. You know, at the expense and people sleeping at night laughing, thinking it's funny. Oh, we gonna bring everybody down, not this one person, because there was more people involved. No responsible person would do something like that and jeopardize that many people. This wasn't a one-on-one thing. Yeah, people are threatening me. I was getting threats from day one. Once that started, people were threatening me and things like that. I wasn't worried about it. You know, however, I was receiving threats. I was not threatening anybody. There's nothing nowhere that showed me making a threat towards anyone. However, we have numerous, you know, printouts and screenshots of threats being made towards me. Actually, they were conspiring down at Mo's to send some people here because that's the hub for Coalition of African Descendants. So that was the main base where they launched their attack against me to cover up her own indiscretions. She's been lying about me. She's been lying about me, man. You know, and that's messed up because she's a sister from the UK. You know, from the States. You know what I mean? You would think she would try to embrace that. I never did nothing to that lady. All me and G was, you know, was the supporter and helper. But, you know, you talking about somebody that act like they love Gambia. They don't love Gambia. That's the biggest scam. That's the biggest lie. Anybody challenge me on that? Challenge me on that. We need to have this conversation. The brother said, you know, if they can try to bring me down for nothing, we need to bring her indiscretions to light, which are many. I heard some other things that were just disgusting because we know people in their camp, man. You know, don't understand anybody. Somebody saw Willy Wonka. If you never seen Willy Wonka, you gotta watch Willy Wonka, right? Willy Wonka, you know, you saw Willy Wonka before in the chocolate factory? Okay. Willy Wonka had a chocolate factory, right? So he wanted to pass on his legacy to somebody. So he put a golden ticket in the candy bars. So if you found a candy bar and got the golden ticket, you can come. It was a group of them that was from. So it was like 7 of them that ended up getting the golden ticket. So while people that got the golden ticket went out on the news, this guy named Slugworth. Y'all remember Slugworth? He was the guy that came around and he would tell them, hey, listen, you know, Willy Wonka got this everlasting gobstopper. So I want you to go in. When you go in, I want you to get the recipe for the everlasting gobstopper. So Slugworth, you know, he was coming around and he was trying to bribe them, right? So, you know, the little boy Charlie, he didn't fall for it or whatever. He was there, whatever. And then towards the end of the movie, you know, Willy Wonka, he there posted up with his top hat on, and you know what I'm saying? And Slugworth come out of the shadow. Slugworth was down with Willy Wonka the whole time. Slugworth was down with Willy Wonka the whole time. You understand what I'm saying? It was a lot going on over here, and I was sitting back just getting mad information. I was getting mad information, but it was so sloppy and so transparent that we didn't need double agents. We didn't need spies. You know what I mean? We didn't need to do any of that. And in fact, we had access to information that was coming in. Nobody didn't even know we had access to it because the people in the situation was sloppy. They didn't have a plan. They were doing everything random. They thought everybody was just gonna embrace them, and people started actually sending money. I'm not even gonna get into it. People started sending money to these. And then after a while, people started realizing, hey, we've been bamboozled. You know, we've been bamboozled. Then, now we have this. We have the bigger revelation. A lot of this stuff was coming out around that time. That's why a whole bunch of drama got stirred up. You know, because it's been lies. You know, I have people that know Juliet. They come over with Juliet and, oh my God, Kwesi. Because of her mouth, that hate, that hatred in her. She hates so much, bro. She can't hide it. She can't hide it. Wow, man. This is the hate that's in our community, man. It's the hate that's in the community, man. And you know, I ran into a lot of people, man, that was coming over, and it started out to be good, but we didn't even get a chance, really, man, to reveal the goodness, man. You know, I know it's a few people out here that's out, you know, doing their thing and networking and things like that. You know, I wish the best for you guys, and I wish that, you know, you guys weren't, you know, affected. You know, you don't have to be scared of me if you see me. You know what I mean? If you know, I know people said some things like that, man, but I'm not taking none of that personal. You know, I've already had people come over. You just didn't know what the situation is. But, you know, yeah, it's all coming out now. It's all coming out. This YouTube, man, is a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword. And you can't be up, like, all of this stuff they was trying to accuse me of. What would I look like trying to be up on YouTube and be that type of person that's doing all those, you know? What would I look like being on YouTube? You would easily be able to see that I'm fake. You understand what I'm saying? This lady was saying the other day, she was like a sister, you know what I mean? She come through and see me. To a Nigerian brother, sis, if you there, you know, come check your boy out. She was like, Kwesi, you know, yeah, it popping. And my brother here, I got a brother from, you know, Detroit that's here. They was like, yo, when me and my former business partner, when people saw, a lot of people like us. You know what I mean? Because we represent a different type of swag and energy because we from the States. Now, you have your older black people, right? You have your people from the UK, Juliet, Adrian, married type of people. You know what I mean? Me and Art, people were romanticized about the idea of, you know, monogamy, being married. And, you know, the people who are on YouTube, those are the type of personalities that dominate. When they saw Art here and me, because I got wives, but my wives aren't in public, it was like, okay, there's a balance there now. Okay? We can see Kwesi and we can see somebody else and they complement each other. So her numbers took off like a rocket. All right? Her numbers took off like a rocket in a very short period of time. You know, one thing about that sister, I seen that sister. All of our sisters have problems. We can obviously see that. Our brothers got problems because they can stand up to them. Can't stand up. One of my brothers told me it's too many brothers tail between their legs. Letting these women tell you what to do. They'll never respect you. That's why they dipping out on you. Dipping out on their husband. Come on now. Y'all want to keep on going, really? Y'all want to talk about it? Trying to attack somebody's character. You got one of the worst characters. Let's talk about it. If you don't hear, you don't know what's going on. You hearing from people that here on the ground, people that met her, that met these other people with these loose characters. But we're gonna have our day, man, and everybody needs to, know the truth. The truth must be known. I made a T-shirt. Can we speak? I hate to see people, being talked over. Everybody should have a voice. Can we speak? Let's speak out against verbal abuse, emotional abuse. Can we speak? The lady that was up there, man, that sister was so humble, man. She was so humble and she was so hurt through her experience. Hold on a second. I just got to do something, right? 1 second. I'm coming back. Yeah, I'm back. People playing games, man. People playing games. And, this brother, Negro Pen, when all of that stuff was starting and he was out there, Kwesi Boyd out there, I was chilling, sitting back. I see all these people from the UK. Juliet made all her calls. He let it be known that Juliet was calling him. She was calling other people. She tried to influence brother RJ, calling him, saying all these things about me. You know what I mean? And it didn't take long before all of these people. One of the things brother RJ said, he was like, don't tell me who I can talk to. How are you trying to tell me who I should be friends with? Don't do this. Don't talk to him. Don't. Come on, man. That's kindergarten stuff. G said the same thing. People out there, they try to make you scared to deal with me. Try to make you scared because they trying to stop you from something that's right. Yeah, they want you. Yeah, don't deal with this person because they got a side deal with them, man. Because they trying to take you in the wrong direction. They don't want to see community development. They don't want to see economic development. They don't want to see integration with our brothers and sisters here in the Gambia. They want to see division. They want to see, they want to be the savior. The only way you can control people is you got to keep them in confusion. You got to have some confusion, but that's short-lived. Because ultimately the people will find out where the confusion is coming from. So I wanted to come up here. She did a live. I recorded this. This will be up there. There'll be more coming from me. Has he reached Gambian radio? Checking my brother Juliet until I saw her rudeness and arrogance firsthand. Attitude is bad as hell. Ungam. Yeah, brother. Yeah, this sister, everything's coming to light about her. She ruined her whole brand. She could have had a beautiful thing going on, but she's very selfish, very individual. She's about herself, very rude, arrogant. She always trying to name drop, so that she can, use her situation. She's an opportunist. Everybody already see this, and it's not coming from me. It's already been said. I said it before. Now more people are coming out and taking her to court to hold her accountable for her misdealings. It's nobody else's fault. It's nobody else's fault but her. Adrian, you ain't want to say nothing. You ain't want to put this woman in check. You're partly responsible. Don't sit around and act like, oh, everybody trying to come down on Bla-Xit. Everybody loved Bla-Xit. Bla-Xit, the culture within Bla-Xit itself, was like the guy said, I don't see nobody with Juliet. Nobody rocking with her like that. Nobody want to feel like they being spoken down on. They're not being respected. Their ideas, their opinions. And it's supposed to be a movement. It ain't no movement. What I regret from all of this, I'm from the streets. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I regret running into Juliet or Art or anything, because at the end of the day, those are my sisters. If I go out here and say, hey, I gotta help, you're going to help somebody that need help. You don't understand? So you gotta expect that it's gonna pull on your resources. It's gonna pull on your energy. It's like pulling somebody up. You understand what I mean? But our situation, when you get in it, it becomes very, very nasty in terms of, I could say, hey, I regret leaving out the house. But if I say that I regret leaving out this house here, this compound that I'm in right now, I've been here, it's 3.5 years that I've been in this compound, well, no, 4 years, here in Busubi, in this room right here, me and Juliet had conversations, me, Juliet, and Adrian. Many of the first people that came through this compound and stayed here with me. I stopped letting people in here, man. Man, I stopped letting people in my house. It's crazy, man. How is it that you have to hide your success? People, saying, hey, man, I'm not even trying to be on YouTube. How could we inspire the next generation where there's so much hate and so much division, where people like, hey, I'm not even gonna, show people what I'm doing because I know they're gonna come and hate on me. But that's what it is. That's what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this live. This is like, probably I'll call this a successful live. Before, when I was doing it, it just, it's always a little technical difficulty. I'm from New Haven, Connecticut. That's where I was born and raised. That's where Yale University is. It's right next door to New York. We're 45 minutes from New York City. New Haven, Connecticut was and probably still up between in the top 6 or 7 worst cities to live in the U.S. I've seen gun violence there. I lost, my brother to gun violence. I lost many, many friends to gun violence, many friends incarcerated. I've seen a lot out there. I left, if you don't know my story, I left Connecticut, when I was 29, and I moved to Atlanta, Georgia. That's where I changed my life around, started a business that I've had for 20 years now, $1 million business. And I've empowered many, many, many people before I even got here to the continent. That's what allowed me to be able to travel freely and get used to traveling. If you see my passport, I got to get another passport. I'm going on my second one now. I wanted to get up here because this, a lot of people. I want you to be able to see that there's something outside of all of this commercial BS, man. There's something genuine. There's something real, man. There's something real here, and it's the people, man. It's the people. The people here. They're simple people, and it's horrible. I've been seeing people from diaspora come over here and inflict, their personalities on on Gambians. Getting them, putting them in situations where they have to lie. I'm hearing about these land deals and Mr. Jallo. I know Mr. Jallo very well. I was watching some of the video. Okay, Gambia became a monopoly. Victims of diaspora greed, envy, and jealousy. Yup. Move forward and repair, reboot. Yes, 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 Alexis. That's right. Yup. You were around, and people are at home, looking and watching, man. And it, it's not fair, man. It's not fair. But it's a part of our community. It's part of the community dynamic, and we need brothers. If I didn't come from the background, the young brother that's with me, Solomon, when everything was taking place, he was like, Kwesi, you a strong brother. You know what I mean? I had one YouTuber come through here and actually said to me, oh, I thought you was going to try to commit suicide and kill yourself. That was crazy. Because, brother, you ain't reach out. See if I was all right. But it's all right, though. You understand what I mean? Because I knew this. At the end of the day, I was way ahead. At the end of the day, I was way ahead. I'm over here in Africa chilling. People are trying to get over here. And then the people that you were going to run into, you think I was sitting over here crying? I was like, wait till they get over here. They're going to be calling me. They're going to be calling me. And that's exactly what happened. And that's exactly what is happening. But it's good now because I disconnected from all the negative. Now, I had to separate myself. I made my bed. I had to lay in it. I understood that. But I want everybody to know, I was dissatisfied too. I was just waiting. I just want to get out of this craziness, this drama. Why we just can't, be right? Well, I don't know who did what, but fix it. Well, it's going to be fixed. It's definitely in the process of being fixed. I wanted to come on and make myself available. I heard, I'm tired about the lies about me. Going around lying. Stop. Lying. Jesus. Lying and gossiping. But we will see these things unfold this week. I heard about, a live that took place. Man, I was coming, man. These people up here are dissatisfied. They need to hear from somebody. They need to hear something. You know what I mean? They need to hear something. They've been hearing the wrong voices for too long. People been hearing the wrong voices. My boy G came out and he finally said something. He was under so much pressure to disassociate with me because of negative people. You understand what I'm saying? Negative people. That brother had to go through that. And all that brother ever did was bring people to the table to come here and to work. And we were building together and we were just fine. Just fine. And then such a wicked and corrupt energy came. It wasn't, it was here already. It was here. And then, it was a great meeting to conspire to defame and bring shame here in the Gambia. We're in somebody else's country. We got better people. We got to do better. So, if anybody have any questions for me, man, just leave them there, man. And like I said, we're going to have our day, our freedom. We're being liberated now. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. We're being set free now of all of this negative. It's coming out. People have been in a lot of pain and a lot of... Hold on one second. Okay, can someone be unbiased mediator and bring all involved on live and discuss this? Listen, we did that. We had a mediation. Look at my page at the Exodus Alliance. Started negative energy, but you did not come in. Yeah, go check out the Excellent Alliance video. I just blocked another person. So I told my people that subscribe to my channel, I got a ton of videos from Ghana that I'm about to put out there. I just kind of do my stuff a little, delayed and things like that. But, I'm going to put it out there so y'all can see the moves I've been making. And I'm going to keep coming so that you all can see what you all been seeing. What you've been seeing coming from me prior to all of this nonsense. You know, I'll continue to bring you that to a degree as we move forward and we try to clear up some of these lies and all of this drama that's going on. And it's a good day. I really want justice. I want justice for everybody. I want justice for our investors. They were done wrong. We all were done wrong. I was an investor too. I was the main investor. I've been investing before they came, before everybody came. We were done wrong. All of us was done wrong. Me too. I'm a victim as well. The sister said Adrian's a victim. Adrian's a victim as well. And we sorry that it had to come to this, but this day had to happen, not because of us. It's because of the main person and their conduct and the excessiveness of it, the blatantness of it has brought all of this stuff to the forefront, brought it out to the table in the limelight. Peace, everyone. May God bless you and your family and your endeavors. One. CV community, I'm not familiar with that in the Gambia area. Since you're from Connecticut, there are a lot of CV people. Yeah, I have a few people that I link with, but I'm not familiar with that particular community. Mass Kwesi's here. A lot of these communities have been toxified. Brother Jay, what's up, Mr. John? What's going on, brother? I came up, man. I was trying to do the StreamYard, but it was giving me problem. I have my Apple computer all hooked up over here. But it started giving me some problems, so I just went ahead and went on. And we need to speak about this. We need to speak about this. All the truth need to come out. Everybody need to know what happened last October, what that was all about, and how many people were led astray and end up going into the hands and getting some bad deals done. Explain what went wrong with your particular... What went wrong is we had people that came over here and tried to take over the business. That's what happened. We had people come over that tried to take over the business, so they started to, in conjunction with the Bla-Xit organization, Juliet Ryan, and COAD at most too, to use that as a place to slander my name. So it was a campaign. They were sending out thousands of emails, making hundreds of calls to people to get them to make videos, to comment. They just got all of these people to try to slander me because I was here doing the most for Gambians, and they did not want to see that happen. I had time. We had, 15 to 20 people, working with us. And, they lost. We had many people from the States, most of them sisters that were hurt because of this. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not over here. I'm not a fool over here just doing foolishness. You understand what I'm saying? You heard G. Go back and look at those videos. I'm not a fool. But all of that, I associated myself with some absolute fools, and that's my biggest regret. So until next time, peace.